Guys, welcome to the stage. The inner circle girl, Izzy, the only trader for Asia, coming to the Max Options Trading Network. She is one of the best ICT traders in the game. She is an alpha futures rep, and she is a coach of hundreds of students for her ICT concepts and strategies that she uses to be consistently profitable and hit four-figure payouts all the fucking time, like she showed today with her $2,400 game live while she was on the Big Daddy Morning Show. We can't say enough good things about this wonderful, badass, fucking smoking hot goddamn trader. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Izzy, the inner circle girl, joining us on the Traders and Haters podcast. Izzy, how are you?
Hello. I'm good. How about you?
I'm wonderful. Thank you for joining us. I'm currently down $4,300 in the last 47 minutes gambling on dice. I've just let it auto roll. I can't stop, Izzy. I can't stop.
Nice.
So that's where I'm at right now. How's everything going with you, though? Seriously.
Let me see. Well, so I had that trade this morning, and then what did I do after? I went to go get my nails done.
Oh, let us see them.
They're so cute. They're like pink, and they have like little hearts on them.
They are cute. What do you have by your? Do you ever put anything by your trigger finger when you're trading? I like to keep this little fake diamond ring on my finger so I know that if I push the button, I'll be able to buy diamonds. You ever thought about something like that?
Not that specifically, but I actually was I was reading the book The Wolf of Wall Street, and Jordan Belfort was talking about like how he trained his mind to like be in the zone essentially. But with him was like a little bit different, right? But
right.
So whenever he wanted to get in the zone, he trained his mind by having this perfume or cologne on a piece of cloth that he would always smell. So whenever he naturally felt happy or in the zone, he would sniff it. So he automatically would, like literally just grab the piece of cologne or whatever. He's talking about like how you can train your brain to just put you in the zone if you like every time you're in the zone, you kind of use it like as a trigger. Same thing with dogs. Like whenever you use the clicker, you know?
Right.
Same concept.
No, that makes sense.
So that's how you train dogs, so you can train yourself too.
That makes sense. I fuck with that. Izzy, you are coming on here to trade Asia.
Yes.
Asia's boring, slow, but you've been hitting bangers recently.
I did. I didn't trade Asia while I was in London last week, but yeah. But before that, actually, I was doing pretty well. I was surprised. Because it was really boring. And I would say, like, some of the trades, like, there was one day that I literally just went to bed and I just woke up with a hitting take profit because I was like, there's no way. It took all night. It took, like, some of the trades do, like, if you're going to wait for, like, a really high risk reward,
right,
you have to wait for an open. That's what I've been noticing.
And you fucking hitting them, though.
Yeah.
Your first coaching session is going to be with Logan. Are you excited for that?
I am. I should be talking to him soon, maybe like in about an hour. Because he said that he's been trading the NASDAQ.
Right. No, he trades the NASDAQ. You don't trade NQ?
Not during Asia.
What do you trade?
I've been trading gold.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not opposed to trading NQ. I actually I'm still holding the buys from this morning.
Are you?
On my CFD account, yeah.
Ooh. Oh, shit. You think it's going to keep fucking ripping?
I hope so. Let's see. I think so. I mean, it should, if it doesn't reverse within soon, it's about in the zone that I would want to see push a little bit higher. And then, because tomorrow is, whatever news is tomorrow.
How long have you been trading for, Is?
Since 2020.
You've been trading for almost 6 years.
Yeah.
How old are you? You don't even look that old.
Yes.
Every time a girl says yes, I'm going to say she's 29.
31.
31? And what years were you in the military?
I joined in 2016. I joined 2016, and I actually got out in 2020, I think, or 2019, something like that.
Right after me. Nice. Do you think being in the military is helping you become a fucking profitable trader?
Yes, definitely. I think that especially when I was in, I only had a certain period of time to be able to make trading work. I think like everybody else.
Right.
Like I had such a busy schedule. I had to be because towards the end of my military career, I was stuck on med step. So it was when COVID hit, and I couldn't get out, and I wasn't gonna stay in. So I was just in
Right.
limbo because I literally just couldn't get processed out. So I wasn't working that much, but I had to go in from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. And then I had to get home. And at that point, I actually got a second job so I could afford trading because back then you didn't
Really?
have prop. Yeah.
Right.
So you didn't have prop firms back then. So you were trading your own money. So I got this other job that is like a work from home. So, and I had to hop on that, I think was like either 10:30 or 11. I think it was 11. And so I only had that time. I remember like just driving home straight from the military, making it here before 9:30 so I could place one trade at 9:30 exactly and trade from 9:30 to 9:45 or 10 and then hop in on my other job.
Damn.
It was a crazy time.
That's fucking ass. That's ass.
It was.
That's ass. Damn. What do you
Yeah,
like to
nobody can.
Right.
Like whenever they're complaining about like, oh, I have to do this, I have to do that. I was like, bro, like you don't.
You motherfuckers got no
Oh
idea. What
no! And then now you have terms and all that shit. Like I was trying to flip like $500 a week. Like
Right. You know what that reminds me of? My the Hawaii guys. You know, Sean, my boy. So Sean, my boy, he's been training with us a long time. Sean, he lives in Hawaii. I think Hawaii, that's some dedication to the game type shit. That's some real dedication to the game type because they gotta wake up fucking what is that, 3:30, 2:30 in the morning to trade? That sucks. That sucks. That's never fun. 4:30 in the morning in Hawaii? I guess it depends on the time zone, that you're in and everything. So once you're in the time zone, do you trade right there? Is that your trading setup?
well, so see, the thing is, my actual office is on the other side, and then I had to move my desk here because it was closer to the window, so the image it looks better. So,
It
whatever
looks
I
good.
want, I need for content. This is actually not my chair either. My actual like computer chair is over there, and I have, but it goes up. Yeah, it's the other one spins, but this one is better for content.
Leah said, "I'm gonna have to block Discord on my husband's phone. He trades ICT during Asia, and Izzy's gorgeous. He might leave me." Don't you guys have like 4 kids together? Yeah, you get paid on the board. Izzy, when you trade, when you
I don't know.
what are you doing? You should log off. Stop
No, I'm
overtrading.
gonna.
Izzy, I hit my buffer today. Fat alpha futures payout coming. Fat alpha
Hell yeah.
futures. And I'm looking to keep it running and keep running with that thing. I got my funded next accounts. You get paid out hella bread. I got TPT Pro pluses. You get paid hella bread. Tradeify just came out with daily payouts, so now I got to get hella bread. And I'm on my alpha futures advance. Got to pay out today. How much did you make your first 2 days of trading, guys? The consistency rules are percent on there, which means whatever your highest day is, multiply that by 5. Whatever, if you make $1,000 as your highest day, multiply that by 5. That 5,000, you need $5,000 to hit the payout threshold or buffer. That's how consistency works. I feel like a lot of y'all don't fucking understand that. I keep saying it. I feel like a lot of y'all
I
don't
always,
understand it. What's your favorite alpha futures accounts to trade is?
I kind of go back and forth because Like the zero, you can pass it in a day, and I'm just kind of like, I don't want to waste time. But then the advanced, you don't have consistency once you pass it. So I'm like, but then on the standard, you have a lot more drawdown. Is the biggest drawdown. So I'm just kind of like,
the market's more open.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like, I feel like maybe having like
Izzy, was that your shit?
Yeah, because I have my chart open.
What did it
You
just
guys have it?
The market's
The
open.
Yeah. That is on Project X. Project X talks to you.
Project X. You like Project X?
I do, actually. I love it.
Really? I think it's ass, but why do you love it?
So coming from trading MT4, MT5, and I used to have a bunch of like EAs that did like risk management, you know, like automatic like trailing or like automatic stop loss, automatic take profit. You have like your, you know, percentage up or down for the day. So like integrating that into futures to me was like really key. I use bracket orders, so every time I enter a trade, it only risks $250 to make, you know, 1,000. So like I automatically enter with a 1 to 4 risk reward, and I don't have to think about it,
right?
You know, so and then, you know, it locks me out for the day. That's another thing. So like if anybody, like I have a tilt problem,
right?
Yeah, I have a tilt problem. I talked a lot about that. Like I can make a lot of money, and like I struggle a lot like with losses. So that feature to me is like everything.
That makes sense. That's I feel like every platform has a feature where one person's like, this resonates with my trading style, the way I fucking trade and I do my shit. So like I fuck with it. Like, you know, I need to order block things open. Like I need one where I can go heavy and scale out. That's how I like to trade. That's how I do my shit. And does that work for everyone? Fuck no. But it works for me. So I mean, that's what I'm comfortable with. It's like when I used to trade options, people would be like, "Oh, don't fucking trade this broker. This broker's ass." It's like, dog, it's all up to personal preference. It's literally all personal preference. Whatever someone likes, who gives a fuck? They like it. That's their shit. It is what it is.
Yeah, and I mean, but then another part of me is like, I love trading on TradingView too, because I can mark up my chart. So like, you know, that is, I think, the beauty of like having different prop firms too. Nowadays that I always talk about like diversifying, like, you know, maybe some of them are right now only offering Trade-O-Vate, and you can trade on TradingView. Love that.
Literally.
Yeah, and then but the copier on those sucks because there's a lot of latency because you're not on platform. And then Project X is literally right away. You know, you don't have any latency because it's all in-house.
Right.
You know, so it's like give or take. Like, yes, you're not going to have your indicators and whatever on your charts, but you're going to have these other features that work really well. And then, you know, I'm also not just with Alpha Futures, but with Alpha Cap, which I hold my swing trades because I also swing trade.
Damn.
Yeah. So I get to diversify a little bit what I do. And then I also have a cash account that I can connect to Trade-O-Vate and Ninja Trader so I can trade my live funds and props at the same time.
Damn. You got multiple shit going on. Damn, Izzy. Hold on, Lama. Slow down, bitch. Hold on. So you're doing a lot of diversifying. You're hedging and you're using other instruments because you're using CFDs and futures, and you're using different instruments for swings, day trades, scalps, etc. Hold on, girl.
Well, they all come from the same basis. It's like if I think if it hits certain I use time-based liquidity. But like for instance, like today we took previous day low, you know, and I'm bullish into previous weekly high, which is what is that? Another 200 points on NQ?
Making me bullish right now.
I will hold it. But I had to scalp all my futures accounts. I closed it, right? But it doesn't make it. But I'm still bullish. So like until that changes.
And hold on a second. And you doing all this shit, you gonna teach all?
I actually do. I actually came up with this model last year. So I used to only scalp the open, and then I was curious about ICT calls it one shot, one kill, which is essentially for you to grab the expansion of the weekly range. So essentially you only need one trade a week. For that, you can hold it for about 2 days. So I was trying to crack that. And then I did, and I was just like, well, everything kind of lines up with my scalp model on the open. So like then I figured out like when can I hold for a scalp, an intraday trade or a swing trade, but all of them kind of come from the same entry essentially.
Right.
But only on Wednesdays and Thursdays. So like most of the time. So like I'm hoping to see possibly tomorrow be the high of the week. So if we do and then we reverse, that would be your one shot, one kill. You would hold it like Wednesday, Thursday, maybe Friday.
Hell yeah.
So, yeah.
Izzy, you on some good shit, girl. You on some gangster shit. You on some gangster shit right now, Iz. And this is exciting. This is exciting shit. Is this girl rich? Right. You rich, Izzy?
I mean, probably not as much as I probably should have been by now.
Izzy, when people come to the Asia show, all right, the chat is going to be outrageous. You know that, right?
Yeah. Like, I'm expecting it.
Like you're tracking that. Like you're tracking that. Like
100%.
So that you know it's a zoo. They're animals. And so you know that. And are you ready for that? Are you ready for that? Because it's coming. The zoo of animals. They're coming. And you're ready for that.
Twice for her show is crazy.
What'd he say?
Might have to pay twice for her show.
We're gonna moderate it. We're gonna moderate it as best as we can, you know. But obviously, these guys are animals. You know, we can't.
I mean, believe me or not, like at least on my social media, I don't get as much hate as I expect. I don't know why. Like it. There's not that many people talking shit. I might have like one person talk shit like once a month.
That's
once
it.
Every couple. Yeah, most guys like they actually say shit like that is very how to say like machista how to say misogynistic.
Misogynistic.
Yeah, they're like, oh, you're really smart for a girl that trades. So it's kind of like a compliment, but you know.
You're really smart for a girl that trades.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
What do they mean? What do they mean by that?
Yeah, that girls don't know how to trade. And I mean, I get it because I mean, I'm one of the only females that is putting out like educational content. You know, like I feel like they don't put educational content. They put more like relatable shit and maybe psychology. But I haven't seen another girl that does educational, especially ICT, like I do.
Right. And yeah, you're banging with it. You're fucking banging with it. So I've never seen one banging like that on ICT. I can't believe you're coming to work with me. I'm like the most fucking anti-ICT person on earth.
I know. Isn't that crazy?
It actually is.
I'll make you a believer.
It is actually crazy. Well, the reason is I know you're profitable. You showed the receipts. Easy. 2, that I feel like the diversity in trading styles, yeah, you keep your friends close, but you keep your enemies closer. So since I hate ICT and I technically hate you, I need to keep you close. We need to keep you close. So we're gonna have eyes on at all times, just to make sure, because we can't have someone with ICT blood infiltrating.
To be fair, my whole thing is to simplify ICT concept. My strategy is mechanic. You know, there is no guessing. So when you talk about orb, you know, above or below the 15-minute candle, whatever, that is a mechanic strategy. So when I try to transfer that into ICT, a lot of people don't, even on the ICT community, I guess, don't really like how I trade because they're very discretionary, and I'm not. But that works for me. Like, I need a checklist. I need to know, like, step by step of what I need to do.
Right.
So that is one of the biggest differences. I don't really do inversion fair value gaps. That is like really popular nowadays. But when I started learning ICT, that wasn't a thing. You know,
that's like a newer thing.
Yeah, I use them from time to time, but it's not really a
The thing
criteria.
all right, so explain this to me as an ICT lover and woman. All right. One, how can you trade an FVG if there's a strategy called inverse FVG? Like there's nothing called inverse orb. There's
Okay,
no
I can explain.
there's no inverse orb. Hold on, Chubbs. Let me ask Izzy.
Okay.
What is
Okay.
Go ahead.
Do you know what I say by time-based liquidity?
No.
Okay. So let me just explain with previous day high and low, because that is like a concept, right? You have a previous daily candle, you have the high and low of the candle, right?
Okay.
Usually we manipulate one of those levels, either below or above that, right? That is your fake move from the open. So let's just say we have what we call liquidity grab, which is a bunch of volume that trick traders take stops, however we want to call it, towards the opposite side. So let's just say we take previous day low, like today on NQ.
Uh-huh.
That manipulation leg is what we call, has bearish fair value gaps, right? But it's a manipulation leg. So when you inverse those fair value gaps, it's essentially, we call it a changing state of delivery, meaning that like now the bearish PDRAs are being disrespected because we are on a buying program. So now all the bearish PDRAs are going to be disrespected, and only the bullish PDRAs from that leg up are going to be respected. So that is why you have the inversion happening. But if you want to get more technical with the ICT concepts, it's called an MMXM concept, which is you have the sell side of the curve and the buy side of the curve. So whenever we're done delivering sell side, we start searching for buy side.
Bitch, what?
But in other words, if we're below previous day low and we took liquidity on that level, I'm buying. That's my thing. I just wait for that manipulation. Like you could have literally put a buy limit on previous day low today, and your drawdown would have been 5 points. Yeah.
Well, makes
So that's my thing. So like I only buy below previous day low and I only sell above previous day high. So like, but of course you have like, oh my god.
Well, Izzy, are you ready? Izzy, this is what it's show like the entire time. Are you ready? Are you ready for that?
I'm ready.
Are you? Because this
guy's literally on payroll.
this is what it's gonna be like. These degenerates, they're animals, Izzy, and we can't stop them. We can't stop them. If they cross the line, we'll ban the fuck out of them, but
where's the line? The line is like really low right now.
There,
it's in the sand.
the low. No, it's below the sand. It's way below the sand. it's way below the sand.
What exactly is the line? Calling names? Like, I mean,
good question.
One?
Good question. We don't know. Lama's been preaching ICT for so long, and nobody wants to hear that gay shit. But now that you're here, all of a sudden everyone's like, liquidity, inverse. All right, got that. Change is good. Change is good. What is she fucking Barack Obama? All of a sudden everyone wants change. All of a sudden everyone's ready for fucking change in here. Ridiculous. Lama been preaching this shit since January, and nobody heard a damn thing. Yeah, we're gonna change ICT though. We're gonna change ICT. Obviously, ICT stands for I see titties. I mean, that's the only thing I can think. I see titties.
ICT.
Izzy can trade. That's what it should stand for. Izzy can trade, not that other lame ass shit. It should be Izzy can trade or I see titties. Which one do you like better? Is
we should have them vote.
Oh, I'll put up a vote. Here we go. Let's get a poll going in the chat. What should ICT stand for? All right, chat. Let me get your best ones. Here we go. Let me get your best ones. All right, we got I see titties. We got Izzy can trade. We got I came twice.
I came twice is wild.
What else do we got? I can't trade. Okay. All right. We can. I see. I come twin. I did ice cream titties. Okay. We don't want to give too many. Let's get one more out here. I can tee. I come tight. Let's go. All right. We got 4 answers. It's I see titties. Izzy can trade. I came twice, or I can't trade. Here we go, chat. Let's get the poll out here. Here we go. Which one does it stand for right here? I mean, obviously. And let's see who's the winner here. Okay, right off the jump, I see titties is popping up, and I came twice as a second place, which is outstanding to me. How retarded our crowd is. This is Izzy. This is the world that we're living in. We have almost 300 people here watching the live production of the Traders and Haters podcast. There's almost 300 people here, and they believe that ICT should stand for, as of right now, the poll's only been open one moment, but it should stand
Izzy
for.
can't work is crazy.
I see titties. I came twice. Izzy can trade, and then I can't trade is in last place. So how much weight do you put in like more of the basics or like into more advanced things that ICT teaches?
We are against support and resistance.
What does that mean?
Well, not against. It's like how to explain this? Well, I'm mainly a reversal trader, right? So I spot reversal areas. So like I think one thing that people get confused is because like ICT is more about precision, and I think that's why it can get like complicated. It's just trying to understand the logic of like how the market moves rather than just trading one simple strategy.
Right.
Because get in and out on a trade is like at the end of the day, you only have 2 options, right? You're either going to buy or you're going to sell.
100%.
Yeah. But for you to understand, one thing that he ties a lot and that it spoke volumes to me is about timing. So everything is timed, because if you believe that the market runs through an algorithm, you understand that there's a certain time of days that reversal happens, right?
Right.
And that coincides with banks just moving money, right? Like the power hour is the last hour that the banks do the last push of money, moving money. So that is why you get the volume for the last part of the day. So like knowing that, like for instance, like if I just go off of like what I know is like you have like a 9:30 reversal, about a 10, sometimes a 10:30 reversal, a 1:30 p.m. reversal, and a 3 p.m. reversal. So like everything is timed perfectly.
Right.
Some days it works like that. Like I don't even need to look to see what we're doing. I just do the opposite of what we're doing. So if we're buying, I sell. If we're selling, I buy. Like sometimes so well, because that's how I used to trade ICT at first. I didn't care about fair value gaps or none of that. I literally just like timed reversals and I traded that.
Right.
But then I started marrying the concepts of like, okay, what? Because then I started getting smoked, right? Because I'm like, okay, what actually invalidates my entry? Because I don't like holding drawdowns anymore, and a lot of people do, because they're like, oh, we know it's gonna reverse, yeah, but like then you're sitting all day in drawdown, and I didn't want to do that anymore. So that is the concept with support and resistance, right? Because like that there's a manipulation and liquidity grab at 9:30, and that the market is going to go back to where you think it's going to go, but for how long are you hold? And sometimes it just blows your account. So like that is when I personally was just like, well, this clearly doesn't work, because I don't want to be that person that just keeps on like holding to a trade, in drawdown for hours.
There's no reason
in hopes it reverses. Yeah. So
No
just
reason.
understand like invalidation points really, because then it went from like that to like, okay, I'm gonna use a solid stop loss of 50 points always. But then I'm like, why am I using 50 points if I can time the reversal properly? And nowadays my stop loss on NQ is like 15 points, 10 points.
Part of me wants to open a cash account and just like every red day that NQ closes red, open up like one micro and just like hold it. And then the next red day, open up another one, and then like another one, and then hold it for you can hold it for what? 3 months, right? Until the contracts roll.
Yeah.
So like part of me just wants to open up and just like DCA into red days and days 2 weeks. Like can you just hold long-term DCAs on futures
I think three
until the
months.
contracts roll, right?
Yeah.
Why don't I think that's the most fucking biggest cheat code is being able to hold futures without decay or anything and using options to hedge your futures. A lot of y'all don't know about game. Using options to hedge your futures is crazy. Forex as well. You can fucking if you learn those kind of tools, you guys will be wildly making bread. That's advanced, Matt. Yeah, I mean it is. I guess a little advanced.
Yeah, you need to teach me options. I never traded options. I don't even know how it works. I just know about options contract expiring. That's all I know.
You don't know nothing about options?
Mm-mm. I never had anybody teach me options. So.
For real, Shawty?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, Shawty. Yeah, Shawty, you don't know nothing about no. Depends on who you learn from, because like I taught options selling to a fuck ton of people, and they're out making bread. Jake has his own little group because of it. There's a whole bunch of people making bread. Obviously, in the this year to date, I'm up with withdrawals and everything. I withdrew 50 bands, still up 31,000. So I'm up 81,000 on my YOLO account this year on Robinhood. That's fucking fire. You know why Izzy's perfect for this environment? Because she was in the military. She was in the military. Well, I mean, obviously tits, but she was in the military.
Obviously, tits.
And she gets it. You know what I'm saying? Like she absolutely gets all the jokes, like the filthy, because she's been through the filthy. Um, wait, so she trades ICT and she's going to host Asia with Logan. Logan's temporary. We're gonna find her a proper co-host. But yes, Izzy is going to be starting an Asia show here on the MOT network. She is going to be the main host. And it's gonna be a ton of fucking fun. And we can't wait. No, she was in the Navy. She's a little sailor. She was my bus driver for the Marines. No, Izzy wasn't a bus driver. She worked what did you do? Supply. You look like supply. Like you
Yeah.
look. I don't know how it works in the Navy, but we had what's called the S shops. They worked in the battalions, and that's where supply. You had a supply NCO and a supply soldier attached to every company had two supplies, and then and then you had the in battalion that worked with the big brass. You had your S shop, which was your supply S shop. Missiles don't fly without supply, but you had to. Supply always does have a certain So the onboarding process for everyone who doesn't know here is actually pretty we take it very serious. So I would like her to first of all, she needs to get her legal paperwork in. So she needs to get her legal shit done, all the legal side of the paperwork. And then she has to learn about the products that we offer here. So she needs to learn about P2P. She needs to learn about the mastermind. She needs to learn about quantum and the coaches and Pivot Hunter and all of that. So once she learns all of that, has a session with everyone, she needs to consistently be profitable, which you guys just think I hire people to hire people, but no, they have to show me profitability. I gave all of the hosts an account a month ago and said, all of you owe me a payout receipt to make sure you're being profitable. We actually have a pretty high standard here. So once Izzy learns all that, it's based on her speed. And then Doc, she has to go through a branding process with Doc. a whole fucking content package to start pushing content. And 30 for 30, you guys know how I operate. She has to do 30 shorts a day, which is going to be super easy on the show. We also have to fill her Alpha Futures obligations because her show is exclusively presented by Alpha Futures. So we have to fill her Alpha Futures obligations, and there's a lot of shit that we have to do. So I'm hoping we can do dry runs by the end of the year. We'll have some dry runs. And then I'm hoping to get it wet by the beginning of January. Great, guys. Great show. We love you all. Nothing we do is financial advice. We're not financial advisors. We're filming the Traders and Haters podcast, the number one most terrible fucking trading podcast in the world. We do anything but talk about trading. We absolutely have the worst podcast in the game. Please remember to like and subscribe to all our social media, guys. Make sure you're following all our social media. And Izzy, the newest member of the MOT family, with her new show dropping ASAP, Izzy in Asia. It's going to be amazing, and she's going to be part of the team. We're fully integrating her over in the next couple of weeks. Make sure you guys lock in with Pay to Play University, the Mastermind, or Futures One. Make sure you guys tap into the coaching sessions. Lock in your coaching sessions before prices go up. Make sure you tap into the Indicator Gang, Quantum, Pivot Hunter, Range Breaker, MVG, and Orb. And make sure you guys tip the damn staff. Tip the staff. They work 100% for free. The moderation team works for free. So make sure you guys tip the damn staff. Buy them a cup of coffee at least. It is the end of the year, guys. End of the year. If you got write-offs and you need to donate some money, donate it to the fucking moderation team. Donate it to the moderator team. And last but not least, make sure you guys lock in with code BDM. Use code BDM. If you're going to buy a prop account, why not use code BDM for the best sale always? That is it. Izzy, any last words?
No. Well, I see you guys, well, soon.
We'll see you soon.